A very good morning. You are entitled to be joy and glad and happy today because it's a fresh day that the Lord has made for you, made it possible for you, and you shall rejoice in it. Here on set, Bill Clinton Waheriza to come to you with our news updates and in brief. To begin with what is in the papers today, I will begin with Daily Monitor, which officials shared iron sheets on WhatsApp. The iron sheet saga is not to end today from the ministry, from the office of the Prime Minister. The Daily Monitor said the approach by the Stowers team at the office of the Prime Minister has been described by insiders as highly irregular and in breach of public service standing orders and management of government. More of these details on this iron sheet saga on page 4 and 5 of the Daily Monitor today. Sita Speaker protests over detention of NUP supporters. Police arrests Kawempe Division Speaker Justice Akampulira with his colleagues from other divisions of Kampala and Wakiso at Parliament yesterday. More of this story on page 8 of today's Daily Monitor. Sipapa robbery case goes to High Court. Kampala Socialities Charles Olimu alias Sipapa and his wife were yesterday sent to the High Court to stand trial on charges of aggravated robbery. More of the Sipapa story will be on page 3 of today's Daily Monitor. Still in the Daily Monitor, tenders check inside for best deals from top companies. For those that interest themselves in seeking for jobs, they are also there. Mutabili's role in killing local banks and cheap credit. Wow. Tax counting the cost of smuggled goods. That is page 22 of the Daily Monitor. Trash through the new vision. Why I issued the office of the Prime Minister iron sheet. Still the iron sheet saga in the new vision. You shall also find there district service commissioners to get 18 million shillings as salary. Wow, page 5 of today's new vision has the story for you. New curriculum, Senior 2 Biology and Kiswahili, Senior 6 Math. You shall also see it there. Uganda on alert over new mosquito species. Page 8 of today's new vision, the story is there. Her vision, meet 29-year-old mother of 93 former street kids. Wow, page 37 and 39 of today's new vision. And outside the Pearl of Uganda, that is outside the Pearl of Africa, Uganda. First, we begin with the Nigerian elections, largely peaceful with Commonwealth. Observers from the Commonwealth have released a statement describing Nigeria's election as largely peaceful. The chairperson of the Commonwealth Observer Group and former South African President, Thabo Mbeki, said people were largely accorded their constitutional rights to vote. However, he did highlight the challenges, namely some polling units being ill-equipped with sufficient lighting, and recommended the Electoral Commission setups to post-election review. He also said those who had grievances about the election should express their complaints through available legal channels. Commonwealth observers were in Benue, Edo, Kano, Lagos, Ondo, Rivers, and Sokoto states, as well as Federal Capital Territory in Abuja. The body will leave on 2nd March when the observers will submit a full report. Obi Nalori wins Nasarawa state official results. Labour's Peter Obi has narrowly won the presidential election in Nasarawa state, according to the official results. Mr. Obi got 1,901,361 votes, while the ruling party Bola Tinubu got 172,922 votes. Opposition candidate Atiku Abubakar got 147,093 votes. Bola Tinubu wins in Jangwa State official results. To continue with other stories, Prime Minister Rishi Sunak has hailed his deal on post-Brexit trading arrangements for North Ireland as a decisive breakthrough. Many Conservative MPs, including those who support Brexit, gave their backing to the agreement, and the DUP, whose support will be key to restoring power sharing in Northern Ireland, said there had been significant progress. But the party warned that key issues of concern remain, as DUP leader Sir Geoffrey Donaldson said his party would now study legal text before reaching a decision on whether to support that deal. The situation in the city of Bakhmut on the eastern front line is becoming more and difficult. Ukraine's President Vladimir Zelensky has said Russian forces have been trying to take the city for over 6 months. The enemy is constantly destroying everything that can be used to protect our positions, Mr. Zelensky stated. The Ukraine leader's remarks came as U.S. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen warned China against arming Russia during a visit to Kyiv on Monday. Some of the facets fighting to take place since Russia invaded Ukraine just over a year ago has taken place in Bakhmut in Ukraine's Donetsk region, part of which under the control of Russia and its separatist allies. An Israeli American has been shot and killed in the occupied West Bank as the relationary unrest intensifies. The man was killed in an attack on vehicles on a highway near the city of Jericho. The shooting happened after Israel settlers attacked Palestinian villages in the West Bank on Sunday night, with dozens of cars and houses burned. That attack came after 2 settlers from a nearby village were shot dead by a Palestinian on Sunday. The Israeli-American man killed near Jericho was taken by paramedics to a hospital in Jerusalem but was later pronounced dead. And in Northeast, Midwest, and in the U.S., a new coast-to-coast winter storm is forecast to permeate parts of California, the wind west, and the U.S. Northeast this week. Parts of the Northeast could see up to 20 centimeters of snow, the National Weather Service said, with New York City getting 2 to 6 in. Further heavy snow is forecast on the other side of the country for California's mountainous areas. It comes as 12 people were injured by tornadoes in Oklahoma. A busy weather pattern is expected to continue through midweek, with impacts throughout many different regions of the country, the NWS said in a statement. Winter storm warnings are in effect for all of Connections, and Rhode Island, New York City, and Boston are under winter weather advisories. On Monday, residents of Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri, and Texas were urged to seek shelters as tornadoes and powerful winds hit the region. The FBI has also arrested a man alleged to have taken part in the 6th January 2021 Capitol riot while wearing an unlikely mask and anonymous panda head. Jesse James Ramson, dubbed the Sedition Panda by some, was arrested in Florida. He now faces a series of charges, including assaulting or resisting a police officer and engaging in physical violence on restricted property. Nearly 1,000 people have been arrested since the riot. According to court documents, Mr. Ramson was identified by FBI after receiving a tip and reviewing footage that showed him putting on and taking off the panda mask while on his way to the Capitol with his face in full view. And then in East Palestine, Ohio, shipments of toxic waste deriment have resumed after a brief pause, environmental officials report. A total of 38 cars derailed in the 3rd February incident, including 11 carrying hazardous materials. Solid liquid waste from the site are now being shipped to specialized facilities. Over the weekend, officials said that the air quality in the two towns is normal, despite ongoing fears from the residents. Those are the news updates that we can get for you, and more of these more details of these stories you shall have in your afternoon news bulletin, and of course the others in the business bulletin at 4. We still continue to remind you where you can get us on different platforms, or advise those that have not yet found us as an option on those satellite channels they bear. And we inform you that on DSTV we are on 297, or GoTV we are on 812. You can tell them on Star Times to get us on 290. Then Azam TV we are on 152. Then Zuku TV on 056. Your TV we are also there. Afro Mobile app we are there. Airtel TV we are also there. Then Star Times Satellite we are on 468. The best name in television. We continue to give you these details in the afternoon bulletin. Stay blessed and stay tuned for the Pastors program that is coming next. Thank you and bye-bye.